What a beautiful day to start a beautiful event.
Oh, it's fabulous. It's a really great turnout and it's really wonderful weather and a great location.
You guys are involved in the car industry in this part of the world?
We are on the Lexus dealer in Townsville as well as Toyota, so we're local pretty much. When they brought the event to Cairns, I could not do it. I'd never actually done motor racing before, so we built a car and decided to come and have a play. Brand new car, we ran TSD last year and it's a bit too complicated for my simple brain to work out, so I decided to go full hog and get a 5 litre V8 mental ISF. So I built it from scratch starting in December and literally turned the last nut on the car about 3 days ago, so it was a bit of a challenge to get it done. It's a bit of a beast, this thing. It would probably bite you if you tried to misbehave too much in it, so it's a bit of a learning curve and just steady, slowly work out what the limit of grip is and how much power I can put down without it trying to spin me around and how much I can brake. It's good. We knocked 30 seconds nearly off our time coming out of copper loads, so starting to push it a bit harder. Second stage was interesting. The run up the Gillies tests everyone's cars, and we had a bit of an oil temp issue that we had to back off for about 3 Ks, so that slowed us down a bit, but since then the car's been behaving fairly well. We actually managed to put enough power through the back tyres to spin the tyres on the rim about 6 inches, so it's certainly got plenty if you can put it down. It's fantastic down here. The crowd always comes out in force like they did last year. I think it was a bit of a surprise for them how popular it was, but it's good to have all the cars here and it's good for all the local businesses to get a bit of extra custom from everyone who's come down to see the event. First two, which were new stages to the event, were quite interesting. They're quite fast. Found them a little bit tricky in the sense that it unweighted the car over a lot of the undulations, which was something that I'm not used to. Being a new car, it's not quite sure how hard you can push it, and you know, the last thing you want to do is carry too much speed over one of those crests and upset your braking and sort of have it spit out from you, but we took it pretty easy. Would have liked to have pushed a bit harder, but at the end of the day it's a big event, so you've got to get to the end before you can finish anywhere. The car went really well in the last few stages. They're very narrow, quite rough, and because they are so narrow there's a lot of gravel thrown onto the roads, which is a bit challenging, but I've spent most of the year running in the Queensland Rally Championship, so a bit of loose ground was a bit of fun, and I was actually able to get my teeth into it a bit and actually felt a little bit at home on some of those sketchier stages. It was good fun. It's been a very interesting learning curve, a lot more powerful, a lot faster. Corner speeds and approach speeds to corners were a lot different to what I'm used to, but by the end of today we're really starting to get the hang of it and starting to really push the car pretty hard in the last 4 stages. At the roughest stages I seem to be able to get a bit more out of it. Just being able to really sort of grab the car by the scruff of the neck and really give it a hiding, it's quite a lot of fun. I couldn't have done it without the support of Paradise Outdoor Advertising. They're our partners for this event. We wouldn't have been able to develop the car and bring it to the event without their support. The team and the crew that put it all together, they worked pretty hard to get it ready in time and try and get it set up as best as possible. And of course my lovely co-driver for battling through with me as always. The plans for the rest of the year is we're probably going to have a little bit of a break. We've developed 2 new cars in 2 years, so we're going to have a little bit of a rest and come back next year and go hard again in this car, as well as some gravel events in the Corolla.